Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm going to be reading The Gecko and the Echo by Rachel Bright and Jim Field. On a tropical island that rose from the seas, where the welcome was warm on the coconut breeze, one little gecko, flamboyant, expressive, felt quite unique and extremely impressive. I am Goldie the Great, check me out, drink it in, hear me sing, watch me dance, I can do anything. Someday, very soon, I will be a great star. I know if I practice that I will go far. So Goldie would prance and play to the crowd, singing songs out of tune and incredibly loud. It was 24/7, that mouth never shut. Yes, Goldie was frankly a pain in the butt. At breakfast, guess who would be first to the mango, fandangling them all with a pushing in tango. At nap time, young Goldie would sashay and croon, waking the tiniest geckos too soon. And under the moon, when the whole bay would dance, there'd be hops to the front at every chance. Day in and night out, Goldie just wouldn't stop, with no care where to tread on the way to the top. Then one faithful night, when the crickets were chirping, Goldie tried to make a tune out of burping. The others decided that this was the last straw. They just couldn't take Goldie's gifts any more. Enough, they implored. You're all me, me, me. We don't want to listen. It's too much, don't you see? Goldie was shocked, dumbfounded and stunned. Greatness like this should never be shunned. They were just the wrong audience. That was a fact. It was time to go elsewhere to practice this act. So with an indignant swish-whip of the tail, Goldie flounced off the Red Canyon Trail. In the empty crevice, a voice could ring out, belt out a tune, free a burp, have a shout. With a smile and a jump, Goldie let out a woo! But before the next who came another voice too. Whoo! But no one was there. So who wooed? On the who? There just wasn't room on the rock stage for two. Goldie tried singing a tra-la-la, but got drowned out by the singing that bounced twice as far. And the song was not good. It was all out of tune. Who, Goldie thought, is this other buffoon? Be quiet, Goldie hollered. Be quiet, came the shout. This other gecko would have to get out. But then ever so quietly, across the blue sky, some surprise inspiration came fluttering by. Hello there, it tinkled. I have an idea, whispering gently in young Goldie's ear. The voice that you hear, it isn't a gecko. That shouting and singing is simply an echo. What? Spluttered Goldie. That can't possibly be. That terrible wailing, that ruckus, was me. Well, Goldie was stumped. Could this really be true? If it was, then this knowing was urgent and new. The Koa said greatness is not what you do, but how you are doing it, that matters too. Goldie felt changed. A new day is dawning. I must hurry back to my family this morning. I want to return to my sparkling bay and perform in a new, very different way. So at breakfast time now, Goldie says, after you, with a slow waltz reverse to the back of the queue. When babies get tired and are closing their eyes, Goldie hums soft, snoozy, hushed lullabies. And under the moon, when they gather at night, Goldie just can't help but to groove in the limelight. But now those manoeuvres are mindful and kind for all those in front and all those behind, uniting all geckos to dance and to sing, making them feel they could do anything. This was real stardom, who would have thought, with fan clubs and fame of much better sort. Yes, Goldie found out what true greatness can be, not just for one, but for you and for me. Whatever our journey, whatever our track, what we send out will come echoing back. And so if we know that we get what we give, then giving out love is a great way to live. So you see, it's not what we do, but how we do it. Is there a way you could show kindness to somebody today? Subscribe to Therapeutic Stories for stories that heal.